Diablo is very good. It's a very good game. Lots of detail everywhere. It is great. Like, it's better than Diablo 2 in almost every way. So this game, what they've done with this Diablo is they've made it into a massively multiplayer game. And what I mean is, it is one of those games like you run around and you get quests, and then you run the mobs and you get the items and you look at the item properties, and then you try and grind for more items and you go up levels and distribute your points and try and build your character while seeing other people run around doing the same thing, and you see them in the towns and they've got their skins, and then when you get to the top game there's the PvP content and etc etc. So, MMO game that I normally hate. But the thing is, what I hate about MMO games is, oh my god, look at my horrible old man body. The thing I hate about these games is not that they do all of that, it's the way they do it. And if you think about it, they all do it, they're all exactly the same. They're all exactly the same when they do it. They've all got the cooldown bars at the bottom, and they're all from the third person perspective, above and slightly behind, kind of like Dragon Age that you were playing. I don't want to say the graphics are bad in all of them, it's more like, I kind of want to say the aesthetic, but it's most of all it's attention to detail, right? It's like the animations are lazy, the effects are lazy, there are explosions all over the place. It's as though the people who make massively multiplayer games know that people aren't going to be looking at the graphics, they're going to be looking at the toolbar to see when the cooldowns run out, and so there's no point, they can make a bare minimum graphics. I mean, EVE Online is the best one in my opinion, because it has like a spaceship's kind of look, and the look is good, it feels nice with the big slow spaceships moving around. But even that is shit now, especially the big battles. Now this game is like the opposite. They've paid so much attention to detail, everything is gorgeous, and it's like as you run through the world like this, it's like you're walking too fast. Like you just want to stop and go, look what's on this table, let's go up here, look at all these people doing stuff, nothing's generic. What's this? What's in here? Look, all these little fucking gold things. What's going on there? Like there was this horrible dungeon that me and George were in, and it's like all the walls were organic, and there were these fucking spidery leg things coming out the walls, and it was all alive. We were just running through it, killing monsters, but I just wanted to stop and look at how horrible it was. It was so good. Everything is so good in high detail, and then there's the feel, which is the aesthetic. Everything comes together so well. The sound, the voice acting. Like I haven't found bad voice acting, even on minor characters. You just talk to some random person who's in the street. Sometimes they've got a speech bubble and you can click on them and they just say a line like, "Oh, my hands are so cold." There, this guy. Who's this?
Say, where are those girls of yours? Finally ran off to play night, have they?
They left for Corvalar this morning. They'll have food, training, more than I can give them.
It's all good. Everything, it's attention to detail. Like no matter where you look, they've put in the effort. Even the quests, they're not cookie cutter quests. It's like The Old Republic, the BioWare one, which is good for its quests. It's because it's a BioWare game. It's basically Knights of the Old Republic 3. And all the quests are like bespoke individual quests. There's no, like loads of games like this, you just like EVE Online's got such shit quests that are all just generated, and you do one and then you get a quest and it's like, oh, it's this quest again, but they've changed some words, so you go and you fly and you kill the enemies and you come back. And this is like each one is handcrafted, it's not generated. The only problems I probably have are basically just me problems, like there's too much stuff going on is one of my issues. There's just so much stuff, and they've made it good and simple, and they present it to you slowly so you can digest it, but still like there's so much detail, it feels like it should be a slower game where you have a little fight and you hit someone with a sword and you kill that enemy and then you go to the next enemy, rather than you just turn up with your army of skeletons and then there's 100 enemies and you kill them all at the same time with a spell that affects all of them, and then it's insane fucking everything all at once. It's mad. And also like, and this is definitely a me problem, I don't like how there's too many people around. Like in this world is massive, man. This is so big. Like this is a region and then this is another region, this one has a different biome, There's this horrible, look, you see this bit, it's all made up of like veins and guts. That bit is really good. Then this is a new biome I've just opened, which is a desert one, me and George. And look at all this, there's all this stuff that I haven't explored yet, and I can guarantee that you see this that you can't get to, right? They're going to just open that in with DLC, and there'll be more, I can guarantee it. But like, I don't like how there's too many, and there's loads of stuff to do, but there's too many people, right? It's like here, there's this city, the first city, and it's not like the encampment. Do you remember Diablo 2? You know in Diablo 2 you start and it's like the encampment, and it's like you and Deckard Cain, although not at the beginning. At the beginning it's just you and that warrior girl, and there's a few women around, and that weird trader guy. That's it. And it's the encampment, and you exit the encampment, and it's just nothing, just desolate monsters everywhere. And then you come back to the encampment, and then there's another bit, and there's another bit, but there's nowhere. It's a city, and then each of these blue things is a waypoint for another little town, and there are people, and they're like living their lives. Like, look, there's this person hammering away, and you just saw me walk around, and there's guards and NPCs basically around, and there's like a pub, and it's nice and miserable, and no one feels safe, and people are dying, which is good. But I don't like that there's people around. I liked it much more when it was like, as soon as you leave the encampment there's demons everywhere, and that's all it is, and you feel so alone. One thing that I really like about just Diablo games in general that I've played, which is, I only played the demo of Diablo 1, but number 2 I played properly, and now number 4 I played properly. And what I really like is Pillars of Eternity. I was like, it's good that you're not the chosen one so far. So far I'm still not the chosen one, but in Diablo you're even more nobody, right? Because you see all these cutscenes and shit that's going on, and there's all these main characters, and no one ever talks about you. You turn up to like a boss fight, and it's like there's a plot that's going on separately from you, and there's the boss that's fighting this guy, or the enemy's there to complete some goal that is not to do with you. But there's another protagonist hero who's there with you, and they see each other and they're like, it's you, and it's like, it's you, and they fight, but you're there as well, but no one ever talks about you. You're just like a powerful character who turns up and you're just there. Like, I really like that. I don't know. Yeah, in Diablo 2, like, actually, okay, here's a secret, I never actually completed Diablo 2, but I've always wanted to, because in that game you're not mentioned in the story, right? All the cutscenes are about this the guy who you were in Diablo 1, and you saved the world in Diablo 1, I think. I don't know, I didn't play it. And then that guy, you, gets possessed by the demon. And then in Diablo 2, all the cutscenes are him, who isn't you now this time, but it's him turning up everywhere he goes. He fucks it with using his demon powers, because it possesses him, because it inhabited him after he defeated it in the first game. And you're just following him, and everywhere you turn up, it's like, oh, he was just here. Oh, he was just here, you just missed him, you just missed him, you just missed him. It was great. And I wanted to know what happened when you get to the end, because surely you would defeat the last boss and then they'd have to acknowledge you. It feels a bit like that in Diablo 4, like, where you turn up, and I won't, spoil it too much, but the person who you're after, they were just here, and it's like you're in a mystery, but you're not even part of it. You're just helping the main guy. You're helping the main guy, but you're not the main guy. Anyway, let's go in the cellar. Okay, death team. Now here we're going to speak with Sister Octavia, and she helps. She can exorcise demons out of people, but now she needs our help with something. Oh, she's not well. Why so much secrecy?
The Cathedral of Light used to perform these kinds of rituals whenever anyone was in need, but it seems that lately they would rather burn the demon along with the victim.
Yeah, these are the two people we saved before, via the sister. Look how much fucking detail there is. Look, just look. This game could be a first person, and it'll be good. Look, and none of it matters. Look, you can't interact with any of it. It's just there. This game, this has got more detail than Fallout, Fallout New Vegas, which is an excellent game. Definitely recommend it. If you like grown-up games where no decision is easy, everyone's a bastard, and so are you. But that game is, man, you need some mods for that. It is a horrible engine. It's just Oblivion. It's just the Oblivion engine. Right, now what's going to happen? This is going to be hilarious. There's going to be a big fight here, and millions of enemies and explosions and blood all over the bed, and these guys will just be chilling.
He is suspicious. You may need to deceive.
So obviously in Diablo there's no conversation skills. It's all just a cutscene, so I don't know what kind of deception I'm gonna have to do. But I kind of like that. There's a lot less stress. You know that no matter what happens, you can just smash everything to pieces and then win. It's all about your build. Oh, what? What have I got here? Let's teleport. Speak with the priest. I need a holy chalice.
Who are you to demand such a thing? Here. Here! It will need to be consecrated first, of course. Anointed in the blood of sinners. There are deserving brigands skulking in the caves to the east.
I see. It's a caves jobby. Look, notice how much detail there is just walking somewhere, even through the wilderness. Like no other MMO game has this that I've seen. Although to you it will probably... Oh.
I apologize.
Hello.
Greetings.
Just say stuff to people. I reacted there with a weapon.
There are so many ways I could kill you.
No.
No, there are not. Permadeath, you know, man. Gotta be careful with the permadeath, like, because this game, it doesn't warn you that well about that you are dying, like, and there's a lot of sudden moves that just kill you, and there's not a lot of buff that you can do. Like, it feels like a game that incorporates dying, like you're supposed to die and then come back. Permadeath, man. I would just not want to play anymore, like, you just lose all your shit, and I am up for somehow more penalty. Like, I'd go up a level in terms of more reward, more penalty. I'd go up, but I don't know if I'd go all the way to the top.
Greetings, traveler. Behold the marvelous tales.
So you can always tell the free-to-play bit, the real money spending bit, because they put in loads of effort, like that animation you see with the magic. They always put lots of effort to make it like feel good. So she's got the cards and she magics them for you, and you click on them and spend real life money. See, I've got 0, and get some cosmetics. It is cosmetics only, not pay to win. So obviously they knew. See, game developers know that people are just going to get fucking rabid now if you try and piss them off too much. Buy a horse for £6.39. Buy your real money.
Right after you left, the sister, well, the demon inside her is speaking through her. She's in terrible pain. She told me about the chalice. Here, I'll place it while you prepare. We must hurry.
Hope we can save her. You never know in this game, she could die. The last person we tried to save exploded. Well, we tried to get the demon out, and he died. So, you never know.